Now in advanced portion of JEE, 1 2 year one question has been given theoretically on some collision properties. See, we have the gas molecules that are moving in the container continuously, randomly colliding among themselves randomly, and with the walls of container as well. So we will take a brief introduction about these collision properties. Let us see here. For the study of collision properties, what we assume that the molecules are rigid, incompressible, non-interacting. Among the molecules there are no interaction forces, no attraction, no repulsion. Means we assume the gas to behave ideally, non-interacting and spherical with diameter sigma. With diameter sigma, which is normally called as collision diameter. It is also assumed that all the molecules are traveling with the same speed, that is called average speed. In this study of collision properties, we assume all the molecules are moving with the same speed, that is called as average speed. So we will have this 5 collision properties. About them we will have a brief introduction. One is collision cross section, second collision diameter, third is collision number Z1, next is collision frequency Z11, and one is called main free path, symbol taken lambda. Symbol taken is lambda for main free path. So we can take a brief introduction of properties and how they depends on pressure and temperature, this point. Okay, so let us take first property among them, collision cross section. Now in collision properties, first property can be taken collision cross section of molecules. Collision cross section of molecules. See, we are having molecules colliding. Actually, when they are approaching very close to each other, outermost shell electron start repelling. But you can take when they are closest possible distance. When we have two molecules which are closest possible, at that time distance between center of two can be taken as sigma. That is called as collision diameter. So we can take two identical. इसको पर note कर लीजिए point को, diagram draw करने के बाद, then you can understand easily. Write down first, two identical molecules with diameter sigma will just touch each other when distance separating their center is sigma. Thus, a moving molecule will collide with other molecules whose centers are within a distance sigma from its center. The quantity pi sigma square is called collision cross section. Okay, we have taken one molecule, it is one molecule taken here, it is second molecule. When they approach from either direction, so they are taken two closest molecule here or in this position. At any position we can take here. So we can take bigger molecule which will have radius as equal to 1 molecule diameter, sigma is 1 molecule diameter, or it is nearly 2r. So that is the area will be enclosed how much here in the big sphere, that is called collision cross section pi sigma square. Then next term taken is collision diameter. ये क्या होता है? It is the distance between centers of two molecules when they are closest possible to undergoing just before undergoing a collision. The distance between the centers of two molecules when they are closest to undergo a collision, that is called collision diameter sigma. Okay, now we take next term taken is collision number and collision frequency. Now we take next topic taken is collision number Z1, symbol taken Z1. What is this? It is the number of collisions per second that a single molecule registers or undergoes with other molecules. In collision number we take single molecule can undergo how many collisions with other molecules is called collision number. What is Z1 taken relates to as root 2 pi sigma square. What is sigma? Collision diameter u bar. It is average speed of the gas molecules. And what is n? N is number of gas molecules per unit volume. N is number of gas molecules per unit volume. Relation क्या होता है Z का pressure से और temperature से. So Z1 is directly proportional to pressure at constant temperature, whereas Z1 is inversely proportional to 1 by root temperature. collision frequency, this number is proportional to 1 by root temperature at constant pressure. Okay, that is collision number. Now next term taken collision frequency. Now next is taken collision frequency. You can write down definition. Z11 symbol is used. देखिए डिफरेंस क्या होता है collision number में, वो होता है number of collisions that single molecule can undergo or registers with other molecules. Whereas when you take collision frequency, it is total number of collisions occurring per second in a unit volume of a gas under given set of condition. It is total number of collisions occurring per second in a unit volume of a gas under given set of conditions of P and T. For binary collisions, the most common collision taken is among molecule binary collisions. Collision frequency can be given as product of collision number into number of molecules per unit volume by 2, because for one collision bimolecular we need 2 molecules, so by 2 for that part only. And when we put the value of collision number, which was root 2 pi sigma square u bar into n by 2, so once solving this expression is coming. See, you don't get numerical questions in this topic, just for theoretical treatment it have been given to you. And then collision frequency is directly proportional to temperature power 2 by 3 when pressure is constant, and it is directly proportional to pressure square when we have temperature constant. I hope it is clear. The next term taken is mean free path. वो क्या होता है, लिख लेते हैं इसको भी. Now next term taken is mean free path. What is mean free path? It is average distance traveled. आप लोगों को लिख लो definition. It is average distance traveled by a molecule between two successive collisions. Between two successive collisions. So how to find this value relation wise? It is average distance traveled by the gas per unit time. It is same as average speed. It is average speed by number of collisions that a molecule can undergo with other molecules per unit time. That is collision number. It is so u bar upon z1. Putting z1 value here, root 2 pi sigma square u bar into n, and then u average cancelling out. What remains? Lambda is equal to 1 by root 2 pi sigma square into n, and lambda is directly proportional to temperature and to pressure inversely. It is when we have constant pressure, it is when we have constant temperature. So I hope it is clear the term. So it is about some advanced point concept in required relevant. एक बार का आप देख सकते हैं इसको भी है. Now next we take some questions on this topic, on this advanced level problems. Now write next question. Write on the question. If pressure in a bulb dropped from 2000 to 1500 millimeter of mercury in 47 minutes, when contained oxygen leaked out, full stop, the bulb was then completely evacuated, full stop, a mixture of O2 and another gas of molar weight 79 in the mole ratio 1:1 is introduced at total pressure of 4000 millimeter of mercury, full stop. Find the mole ratio of two gases remaining in the bulb after 74 minutes. Okay, so read the question thoroughly and try yourself. Now coming on solution part. In solving this question, see, for the bulb the volume will remain constant. The volume will remain constant, and T is not given to us in the question. Temperature is not mentioned, so we assume that temperature will remain same. So when we take condition of constant volume and temperature, if the V and T are constant, then for the gas pressure is directly proportional to number of moles. Then for the gas pressure is directly proportional to number of moles when volume and temperature are constant for the gas. समझ में आ रहा है पॉइंट वाला? So what you can take here in solving this question, we will use same point. If for the gas pressure of the gas remaining in the bulb will be same as ratio of the moles remaining of the gases in the bulb. Now in first case, when we given pressure was given 2000 to decrease to 1500 millimeter mercury in 47 minutes. Now in second case, the bulb is completely evacuated and then filled with O2 and another gas of molar weight 79. So let us take second case. This is the bulb. Now it have two gases. One is taken O2 and let us take second gas is taken X. They have the mole ratio 1:1. When the mole ratio 1:1 means they will also have ratio of pressure 1:1. That means when the total pressure in the bulb is taken 4000 millimeter of mercury. In second case, that means for each gas PO2 is equal to P of X will be 2000 millimeter of mercury. समझ में आया पॉइंट कि नहीं? कि when in second case we are filling the gas of with two gases O2 and X, I'm assuming here in the mole ratio 1:1. Equal mole ratio indicate equal partial pressure because mole fraction will be same. So equal partial pressure can be taken of O2 and X equal to 2000 millimeter mercury. Now when the gas is leaked out, we can link with the first case. Okay, when the time was taken 47 minutes, pressure decreased from this to this value. Now in this question we have to assume that the rate of effusion remains same, though decreasing, but we assume that in the given time interval the ratio of the rate of the diffusion of the gases O2 will be same as this case and second case, because now we are having same pressure of each gas initially. So what we can take in this case, what is decrease in pressure of O2 gas in time taken 74 minutes. So when the time was taken 47 minutes, pressure decrease how much? 500. So in 1 minute by 47, then in 74 minutes into 74 millimeter mercury. What is pressure of O2 remaining in the bulb in second case? Initial pressure 2000 minus delta PO2. We get one relation here. Delta PO2 is known to you, so we know the pressure of O2 remaining in the bulb after time of 74 minutes. Then similarly, now O2 and X, they are having different molar mass. So the rate of effusion of X is lower. When you compare rate of effusion of X upon O2 will be how much? Root of molar weight 32 by 79. That means what is delta P of X? It can be taken root of 32 by 79 into delta P of O2. Means in same time interval, when the gas effusing out O2 was this much, X will how much effuse out? Root of 32 by 79 into delta P O2. From here we can get delta Px in this case. समझ आ रहा है delta Px का expression. After this delta Px, now we can come on the pressure of X remaining. Similarly, what is pressure of gas X remaining in the bulb? 2000 minus delta P of X. Now we know these two information, P of O2 remaining in the bulb, P of X remaining in the bulb, then the ratio of moles remaining in the bulb will be same as ratio of pressure of the gas remaining in the bulb. So the answer for this question, you can write one more expression from this point only. After solving up to here, we can take ratio of moles of X remaining in the bulb by moles of O2 remaining in the bulb will be same as delta P of X remaining in the bulb by delta P O2. On solving, you will get your answer of this question. That answer given is 1.236 is to 1 will be answer for this question on solving. So I hope it is clear. यहाँ पर आप मोल्स नहीं निकाल पाएंगे इस केस में, बिकॉज फॉर कैलकुलेशन ऑफ नंबर ऑफ मोल्स आपको क्या रिक्वायर्ड है? आपको रिक्वायर्ड था टेम्परेचर, वॉल्यूम, बल्ब का कुछ नहीं दिया है. तो हम क्या देखेंगे कि वॉल्यूम ऑफ द बल्ब सपोज टू रिमेन कांस्टेंट, टी आपको दिया नहीं है, सो वी अज्यूम सेम टेम्परेचर, देन वी कैन यूज दिस पॉइंट हियर कि इन सच ए केस द pressure of the gas remaining will be same as ratio of the moles remaining. So it is delta Px is the, sorry, not delta, sorry, it is Px. Px x and PO2. Mole of X remaining by mole of O2 remaining is same as ratio of the pressure of X remaining in the bulb by pressure of the O2 remaining in the bulb, and that will come on solving 1.236:1. Okay, that is how this question can solve. Let us take next question. Now at next question, assume that air contains 79% of nitrogen and 21% of oxygen by volume. Calculate density of moist air at 25 degrees Celsius and 1 atm when relative humidity is 60%. The vapor pressure of water at 25 degrees Celsius is 23.78 millimeter of mercury. You are given the formula for the percentage relative humidity is partial pressure of water in the air. P/2 is partial pressure of water in air divided by vapor pressure of water at that temperature into 100. This relation is given to you. So try this question yourself. Now coming on solution part. To solve this question, we can take relations. Two methods can be taken. If I take one method here, for calculation of density of moist air, we can take Pm by RT. If I take mixture, or then we can take molar mass of mixture. To find the density of moist air, what we require density of the moist air, we can take pressure into molar mass of the mixture of moist air, RT. प्रेशर आपको दिया है 1 एटमॉस्फेयर, T आपको दिया है टेम्परेचर, आपको एक निकालना केवल टर्म यहाँ पर एवरेज मोलर मास ऑफ द गैस मिक्सचर और मोलर मास ऑफ गैस मिक्सचर. हाउ टू फाइंड दिस वैल्यू? देखिए पहला क्या है, फर्स्ट इन दिस केस वी फाइंड पार्शियल प्रेशर ऑफ H2O. means first we can take here what is P of H2O by relation divided by, we can take here P of vapor pressure of water 23.78 into 100 is equal to how much? 60. From here we can find P H2O 60 by 100 into 23.78 millimeter. Now then what can be taken? Pressure of dry air remaining, dry gas remaining or air remaining. It can be taken 1 atmosphere means 760 minus PH2O or you can find this value here, and then इसके आपको बेटर हुआ इसमें you can convert to atmosphere, then it is easier. So we can take 1 minus P of H2O, and then what is P of N2 gas? It is P of dry air into 79%, and P of O2 can be taken P of dry air into 21%. On dry basis आपको दिया volume percentage. Now since in this case total pressure is 1 atmosphere, what is partial pressure expression wise? It is mole fraction into total pressure of water or other components. Now when total pressure is 1 atmosphere, PH2O will be same as XH2O. PH2O will be same as XH2O. Similarly, P of N2 is same as X of N2. This can be taken same as XH2O. It is X of N2 gas. It is X of O2 gas. This partial pressure will be same as mole fractions of the given gases or components in moist air. From the knowledge of this mole fraction of each component in moist air, we can find the average molar mass. So from here, if I just remove this portion here, what is M mixture of the moist air? It is 18 into mole fraction H2O plus 28 into mole fraction of nitrogen plus 32 into mole fraction of oxygen. Okay, since the total pressure is taken of the moist air 1 atmosphere, and then by relation what is partial pressure, it is mole fraction into total pressure. So in this case we can write here mole fraction is same as partial pressure, H2O, nitrogen gas or O2 gas. And then we can find M mixture. Pressure दिया ही आपको already 1 atmosphere, R.0821, temperature in Kelvin scale 298. Putting all the values, you can get the answer for this question, and answer should come on solving 1.17 gram per liter. Will be answer on solving this question. Okay. Now let us take next question. Now let us take our next question. आपको दिया next question लिखिए. At room temperature, the following reaction proceed to completion. 2NO plus O2 give 2NO2 gas, and this give N2O4. The dimer N2O4 is solidified at 262 Kelvin. Full stop. At 250 ml flask. A 250 ml flask and 100 ml flask are separated by stopcock. A 250 ml flask and 100 ml flask are separated by stopcock. Full stop. At 300 Kelvin, NO in the larger flask exerts a pressure of 1.053 atmosphere, and smaller one O2 at 0.789 atmosphere. Full stop. The gases are mixed. The gases are mixed by opening of the stopcock, and after the end of reaction, the flasks are cooled to 220 Kelvin. Full stop. Find the pressure and the composition of gas. Find the pressure and composition of the gas left at 220 Kelvin. Read the question thoroughly and try yourself. Now coming on solution part. See, question बहुत बड़ा है but इसका solution बहुत छोटा सा है. If you think slightly, देखिए इसमें क्या दिया है, आपके दो stopcock, आपका दो containers मान लेते हैं. One have volume 250 ml, other have volume 100 ml. 250 ml volume flask contains NO gas at pressure of 1.053 atmosphere. Smaller one have O2 gas, it is stopcock, at pressure of 0.789 atmosphere. Volume taken is 100 ml of the flask. Okay. Now after opening, the reaction will take place. Reaction go to completion. So in this question, we need to think about the concept of limiting reagent as well. To solve this question, first we need to find the moles of NO using gas equation PV upon RT. P दिया है pressure 1.053, volume दिया है 250 ml, taken liters 0.25 liters, R 0.0821, temperature in Kelvin scale. आपको दिया है temperature कितना, 300 Kelvin temperature. So on solving this value come how much, 0.01 mole. आप check ले निकाल के the number of moles are coming of NO gas 0.01, and then what is moles of O2 by similar expression, pressure 0.789, volume of the flask 0.1 liter, 0.0821, temperature 300 Kelvin. It is coming nearly 0.0032. I'm writing 0.003. So now that the moles, now for doing this question here, NO plus O2 can give NO2. Let us see first reaction only. In this case, what is moles given? 0.003, or I can write here 3 into 10 to power minus 3. And this moles given how much in this case for NO gas? 0.01, or I can write 10 into 10 to power minus 3. So we can see in the reaction 2 moles required 1 mole. So 10 moles, 10 millimoles required 5 millimoles, but it is less. So O2 in the reaction will act as limiting reagent. And then NO remain unreacted. How many moles? Moles of NO left. कितना आएगा इसमें? इसका डबल कंज्यूम होगा इसका 2 moles 1 mole consume 2 moles तो 3 moles will consume how many moles डबल करेंगे इसका तो कितना रहेगा इसमें 10 minus 6 this point is common 4 into 10 to power minus 3 moles it is one answer moles that is composition of gas remaining the gas remaining at the end of reaction will be NO gas because whatever they form NO2 will convert to N2O4 solid reaction going to completion so NO only remain unreacted and how many moles this many moles now for calculation of pressure after opening the stopcock NO will be spreading both the containers so pressure will be how much of NO gas nRT n दिया है 4 into 10 to power minus 3 R T दिया है 220 Kelvin temperature by volume taken of the mixture together 250 plus 100 means 350 ml or 0.35 liters and this answer on solving volume pressure come 0.22 atmosphere on solving this answer of pressure will be coming 0.221 atmosphere I taken small approximation here if you take bit more accurate calculation it become 0.0032 then you get this answer exactly if it is taken then answer come 0.2 atmosphere that is how this question you can solve question easy है आप पहले मोल्स निकालो दोनों गैस के लिए reaction going to completion means at the then they are asking which gas can remain so whatever is excess whatever gas will be excess will be left unreacted O2 will be acting as limiting reagent so NO gas will be left unreacted and then you can solve such question okay now let us take next question question दिया है a mixture of ammonia gas and hydrogen gas N2H4 is hydrogen N2H4 gas is placed in a sealed container at 300 Kelvin first off the total pressure is 0.5 atmosphere the total pressure is 0.5 atmosphere the container is heated to 1200 Kelvin at which both the gases decompose completely according to equations N2 means all are gases ammonia gas give N2 plus 3H2 gas 2 moles N2H4 give N2 plus 2H2 gas आगे लिखिए after complete decomposition the total pressure at 1200 Kelvin is 4.5 atmosphere then find the mole percentage of hydrogen gas in the original mixture find the mole percentage of hydrogen in the original mixture so read the question thoroughly and try yourself now coming on solution part of this question to solve this question देखिए question easy है इसमें एक तो क्या है आपको कितना वॉल्यूम दिया है वेसल का अननोन है क्वेश्चन में given temperature which is variable T will change when reaction take place number of moles will change only volume of the vessel will remain constant so we can take in this case in such condition pressure is directly proportional to number of moles and temperature from gas equation PV is equal to nRT the volume is constant R is constant when we have volume constant so we can take in this case from here P1 by N1 T1 is equal to P2 by N2 T2 this formula we have to apply or use in solving this question now let us say initial moles can be taken A for ammonia and B for hydrogen A for ammonia and B for hydrogen after reaction over we get how much N2 gas reaction is complete completion is 0 moles remain A by 2 3A by 2 after reaction is over 0 how much moles give B and 2B moles are obtained after reaction is over I'm writing here but after reaction over it is completely consumed so mole remaining will be 0 which are initially 0 now become 2B and V so what is in this case initial pressure is given इन द क्वेश्चन कितना दिया है 0.5 एटमॉस्फेयर. व्हाट इज इनिशियल नंबर ऑफ मोल्स A plus B. What is moles final taken here? What is pressure final? 4.5 atmosphere. What is moles final? This plus this. This how much? 2A plus 3B. So 2A plus 3B. What is initial temperature T1? 300 Kelvin temperature. What is temperature in final temperature T2? 1200 Kelvin temperature. They are variables. Now putting all the values here, using the information. In this case, A and B are both unknown, but we can get ratio of A and B. We can get ratio of A and B. Once the ratio of A and B is known to us, then we can find the mole percentage of hydrogen in the original mixture. तो कितना आएगा for hydrogen the mole percentage? From ratio you can take here B upon total moles A plus B into 100. We get ratio. From ratio we can get percentage, and this answer should come 25% is the answer given for this question. आप निकाल लीजिए, आपका आंसर इतना ही आना चाहिए इस क्वेश्चन के लिए. ओके, बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन. आपका दो चीज आपका वेरिएबल होगा इसमें, मोल्स और क्या आपका वेरिएबल होगा टेम्परेचर और प्रेशर. तीन आपके वेरिएबल होगा इस केस में. तो अगर तीन आपके वेरिएबल होंगे तो आप इक्वेशन को मॉडिफाई कर लेंगे. सी वी हैव द बेसिक इक्वेशन सेम आइडियल गैस इक्वेशन PV is equal to nRT in different set of conditions like constant pressure, constant volume, constant number of moles of temperature. Equations can be written as per the question requirement. Okay, let us take now next question. Now we take next question is taken matrix match type question. तो इसमें कॉलम दिया है लो प्रेशर, B दिया है हाई प्रेशर, C दिया है एट लो डेंसिटी ऑफ द गैस, एंड D दिया है फॉर हाइड्रोजन एंड हीलियम एट 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस टेम्परेचर. सो मैक्सिमम दिया है P में Z इक्वल टू 1 प्लस PV अपॉन RT. Z दिया है सेकंड Q में 1 माइनस A अपॉन VM. VM इज मोलर वॉल्यूम. RT. R दिया है गैस इज मोर कंप्रेसिबल देन आइडियल गैस. S दिया गैस इज लेस कंप्रेसिबल देन आइडियल गैस. So match this bit yourself. Coming on solution part. देखिए as per the options given here, either we could have given the options कि when we take pressure is very low, in that condition the gas will behave ideally. PV is equal to RT or Z is equal to 1. But यहाँ पर क्या दिया pressure low but not very low. So you can take when the pressure could have been moderate type. So when in such condition volume is large. When the volume is large for the gas, then small b compared to volume is negligible, but not the term of A upon V square. So in this case we can match for bit A. Your correct code can be taken Q, and then when Z is less than 1, attraction force dominate among the gas molecules. When attraction dominate, then the gas become more compressible than ideal gas. Simple इसका मीनिंग है, अगर आपका Z का वैल्यू दिया है more than 1, that means repulsion dominate and the gas is difficult to compress. If Z is less than 1, attraction dominate and it is easy to compress the gas, decrease the volume of the gas. So Q आपका अगर है इसमें और bit A, if Q is there, then we also will have option R along with this. Then for bit B, देखिए at high pressure what happen when pressure very high, then A upon V square terms are negligible but not small b. So we write equation P into V minus B is equal to RT, and then we get this expression. For bit B, we will have P, and when Z is more than 1, the gas become less compressible. So when we have P in this question, S will also be there. Now for bit C, अब क्या दिया है? Low density means volume is high of the gas. At low volume density is higher means, sorry, at low density means volume is high. Compared to high volume, small b can be neglected. So when small b is negligible, we can write expression again like this one here. Okay, volume is larger than small b is negligible. So like this. In this case Q and then R will also be there. Formula D. For hydrogen and helium, what happened at low temperature? At low temperature, volume become less, so small b is not negligible. And when small b is not negligible, this expression will write in this form, PS. तो आपको थोड़ा सोचना पड़ेगा और ऑप्शन को देख के भी मैच करना पड़ सकता है कि क्या ऑप्शंस हमारे फिट होंगे ऐसे क्वेश्चंस में. ओके, नाउ लेट अस टेक वन मोर क्वेश्चन. नाउ लेट अस टेक अवर लास्ट क्वेश्चन. इसमें ग्राफ दिया आपको है फॉर नाइट्रोजन गैस Z एंड प्रेशर ग्राफ. इसमें दिया है Z is 1, then we are given the value of Z, this variation of Z with the pressure and temperature both. P is increasing and we have taken the graph at different temperatures in this case. तो आपको निकालना क्या है? Find the order of temperature. पहला क्वेश्चन. And then second question दिया है for a real gas if at critical conditions the molar volume of the gas is 8.21 liter at 3 atm pressure, then find the critical temperature in Kelvin scale. So try both the question. Now coming on solution part. देखिए पहला क्वेश्चन बहुत सिंपल है. When the Z value is less than 1 or more than 1, if it differ more, it show more deviation. And we know that which conditions are suitable for the gas to behave ideally: high temperature, low pressure. Now pressure is same at any one point, so you can take any one point here, get given constant pressure here or here, any one point taken. When the Z is more different than 1, that means the gas will show more deviation. That means if it is taken here at T1 and T3 temperature, we have least deviation, and at T1 temperature we are having deviation maximum in both the cases. T1 पे क्या deviation maximum है, यहाँ पर भी और यहाँ पर भी है. और यहाँ पर क्या है at T2 at T3 we have least deviation in both the cases. That means for the gas to behave more ideally they have least deviation. That means T3 is highest, then T2 and then T1. It is the answer for first question. T3 is highest because at highest temperature the gas will show least deviation, while at low temperature the gas will show more deviation. I hope it is clear. First question. Now coming on second part. इसमें आपको निकालना है क्रिटिकल टेम्परेचर और आपको दिया क्या है मोलर वॉल्यूम इज व्हाट इज क्रिटिकल वॉल्यूम Vc is 3 times small b is equal to how much 8.21 liters. From here small b is known to us, 8.21 divided by 3. So we know the value of first here critical volume small b. Now अगला दिया है this pressure given is critical pressure. What is PC? A upon 27B square is equal to 3 atmosphere given here value. So B is known to us. Find the value of A from here. Once A is known to you, then for the gas what is critical temperature? 8A upon 27 RB. It is critical temperature. We require what? A and B. यहाँ से B मिल गया, यहाँ से A मिल जाएगा आपको. Put in the value B here. Once A and B known to us, and then since volume is taken liters, we take value of R 0.0821, and then on solving we get temperature. Temperature on solving is coming 800 Kelvin as your answer. अब check करो निकाल के. That should be your answer for this question. Okay. So with this, the chapter is over. States of matter. And I hope I have tried to give you the theory in good level, which is relevant for almost doing all kind of questions in any entrance. Okay. चलिए, we'll meet for next class, next topic, next chapter.